will tell you right now, I finally understand why a bunch of ladies love Evan Peters. They go cuckoo over Evan Peters, and honestly, he's a sexy motherfucker. I'm just gonna point that out right now. He's awesome. Talented actor, definitely. He's built up over since season 1 all the way to now season 7. It's absolutely, it's so crazy. We're on American Horror Story season 7. Like, what? I just remember yesterday, and that was like whatever 6 years ago, Asylum premiered, and then it's like now we're in, I don't know. Time flies by. Time is stupid. Who cares? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my spoiler review for American Horror Story Cult. Yes, we are back. Rock and roll. Let's get on to this thing. You know the deal. The recap takes me, to recap the episode takes me 2 minutes. Less than 2 sometimes. I'll get into the pros, cons, and the final score. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. You guys want to check out the rest of the channel. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reactions, unboxings, giveaways, much more. You guys can check out all my other TV shows that I review. Halt and Catch Fire, The Last Ship, Narcos Season 3, The Defenders, recently Iron Fist. Much more coming your way, guys. Thank you again for joining me, and I will be reviewing American Horror Story Cult every single week until the end. Let's get on to election night. So we begin the season premiere of American Horror Story Cult on election night with Donald Trump winning the election. We see Sarah Paulson's character, the lovely, the beautiful, the talented, everything, man. Sarah Paulson, who plays Allie, I think her name's Allison or Allie, she ends up, we see her reaction to President Trump, and she's just like, oh my God! And then we see Evan Peters' character, who's reacting way better than her, man. He's humping the TV. He's like, yeah, fuck the world. He's going crazy. He's basically Charles Manson without being Charles Manson, which is amazing. So anyway, we see Twisty. I mean, is this American Horror Story Freak Show now? I don't know. There's the connection there. We all knew Twisty was going to be back. John Carroll Lynch, amazing actor, underrated actor, is back as Twisty. He kills this couple, and I'm pretty sure that guy looks like Ricky Martin. Pretty sure that was Ricky Martin there. I think it was. Yeah, Ricky Martin was going to get the puss, but no, not today. Twisty's tongue was coming out there for a second. Remember. Anyway, so Kai is in front of a council, and he wants chaos. He just, the whole world's changing, and what do the people need? They don't need dogs, they don't need tits, they don't need the pussy, they don't need the head, they don't need the TV, they need fear. That's what they need. You put fear in front of them and some other stuff. So anyway, they think he's crazy. He ends up getting humiliated. Allie is at the store. She sees Chaz Bono. There's a random Chaz Bono appears for some reason. And there are clowns everywhere. Literally, clowns are just, they're having sex left to right. Honestly, I don't like clowns. I don't care for clowns. I don't hate clowns. But I think these clowns are more acceptable than regular clowns. So anyway, she ends up crashing her car. She has clown phobia and stuff like that, and it's emerging again. And it wasn't real, at least of what they're saying to us. So Ivy needs a babysitter, and Winnie ends up getting the job, played by the beautiful Billie Lourd, Carrie Fisher's daughter. She ends up showing Ivy and Allie's son a dead body, like a real murderer, on the computer. The guy is getting his throat cut open, and it's horrible. She's I don't know. She's crazy. She's trying to brainwash the kid basically and show him the way and how to think, and it's not good for the kid. So anyway, a bunch of clowns arrive outside of his house, and Kai ends up throwing a bag of piss to a bunch of wet-back Mexican greasers. That's what he does. It's okay, I'm Hispanic. It's cool. And anyway, the clowns end up killing the Chang family across the street, and the Chang guy is actually the main man from the council who humiliated Kai earlier in the day. Now on to the pros and cons. The best thing about American Horror Story Cult so far is Evan Peters. Like I said in the beginning, how far Evan Peters has come from season 1, from Murder House, It was great. I mean, he gets better and better and better and better every single season. Well, except in Roanoke, he didn't have much of a big role, so let's just kind of count Roanoke out. But other than that, he's really just, honestly, he's awesome. He's awesome. So he was amazing in this first episode as Kai. Every time he surprises me on how much transformation or how he changes. Just everything about it. So first off, Evan Peters as Kai Anderson, from the look and the Cheetos on the face and getting mad at Billie Lourd and scaring her and his whole council dressing up and the way how he was just talking regular and then he was like chaos and fear and he was getting all crazy in front of the council people, and when he turns around and he ends up saying, you know, the most, I think this is a metaphor, paraphrasing, the most dangerous thing in this world is a humiliated man. Something like that. I smiled when he said that. That's some good writing right there. As well as, enjoy your latte, bitch. John Carroll Lynch coming back to play Twisty. First off, I forgot how creepy Twisty is. The way when he runs for the girl and he's like... That was freaky as hell. I forgot he could run. And the way, and I swear, John Carroll Lynch needs to win awards. He needs to get recognized. Make him famous. Come on, hashtag John Carroll Lynch. He's fantastic. The way he's just stabbing Ricky Martin, or stabbing the guy, and he just looks up like, I love it. It transported me back to Freak Show, and it didn't feel like no American Horror Story. It just felt like the good old Freak Show days, man. So honestly, everything about Twit, I'm sad he didn't come out more in this episode, but for the small scene he did, is perfect. And honestly, there's a okay cast so far in the first episode, but the only two people that matter, besides John Carroll Lynch, is Evan Peters and Sarah Paulson. Those are the only two people that really, like, woo, worth mentioning. The other people are like, yeah, Cheyenne Jackson, cool, okay. Alright, nothing of a big deal. They didn't do something huge this episode. It's just Sarah Paulson and Evan Peters are the two that are, and John Carroll Lynch are the only three people worth talking about. In the supermarket scene, or the supermarket store scene, when she's just running away from all the clowns, and you really, I don't have a clown phobia. I don't have many phobias, if I don't have any. But really, I was feeling it for her. I really was feeling kind of that scared phobia for her. And the way that it was directed, and the way that it was written, and her running around and being tormented by these clowns, you felt it. And I love that you can feel that feeling and feel for the characters. So that's something that you don't see every day. So I want to thank the writers and Sarah Paulson for just portraying that scene very well. And it's amazing. As well, the over-dramatic reactions when Trump became president, and also showing actual footage of Trump and Clinton and a bunch of the election stuff. So the whole thing, of course, with Sarah Paulson, and then Evan Peters is everything about that, man. And the whole opening, it's a good way to start off. Even though I'm not a political person, my mom is very political, like loves watching the news all day. I'm tired of the news, and I just want to get away from it for a while. So they started off very political, saying a bunch of stuff, jumping more into. It's still going to be very political this season, but they're just going after the clown stuff, which can get old, but at least they're going to, now it's just going to shift more into a different direction. And with that, going on to the cons, it can get confusing. There are a few times during this episode where I was getting a little bit confused. And just certain things, I was just getting really confused with that, or okay, so was that real or not? Why didn't we see Chaz Bono again? What about Twisty the Clown? What was the main thing of putting him in there, just to show that he's still around? I mean, really, what there were just very few confusing things. And I like the Roanoke premiere, in a sense. I don't remember, honestly, I could have loved it if, for all I know, it's been a year, so I don't know. But I think I felt the same of Roanoke, where, of course, we didn't know what Roanoke was going to be. Season 6, they didn't announce anything of what the story's going to be, so when they showed it and everything, I didn't like the whole TV reality thing, but, and then I started to love it. And then now the same thing with the whole clown, it's a cult thing, and then maybe I'll just really start to love it over the episodes to come. With the whole cast, the cast is pretty... Don't get me wrong, I mean, it's great Sarah Paulson, Evan Peters, and John Carroll Lynch are in there, but where the hell is, and I'm assuming Twisty's gonna come out more, I'm assuming, I hope so. I hope it's not just like here he is, just a guest star, okay, bye, Twisty. I want to see more Twisty. Oh, but isn't he dead? He died on Freak Show, so then again, how is he gonna, I don't know, anyway. So where's Wes Bentley? Where is my boy Wes Bentley? We need justice for Wes Bentley. We need Wes Bentley. Wes Bentley, where are you at, boy? I need you. I need Kathy Bates. Fuck, I don't even like Lady Gaga, but we can have Lady Gaga too. Why not? Let's just have everybody coming back. Where's Zachary Quinto? Where's that girl who played Shelley in Asylum? Where are these people? Where are the other people? And I know, wait for the next episode, dude. Wait for the next. Really, but where's the meat? Where are the cast? Come on. I need to see more people. It's not American Horror Story without the huge cast. It's not. I did feel like it was a little bit slower this episode with the whole relationship scenes. Apparently they own a restaurant. You guys really didn't... Okay, so they own a restaurant. That's something you should probably tell us, like, in the beginning or something. Like, so I guess they own a restaurant, so they're wealthy then. They have money, I guess. I don't know how it works. Okay, and they want to get married, but then I would have married her. She has a bunch of clown phobia and stuff. I'd leave. I'd leave her. I don't know. Like, there's this whole. Then they were getting angry, and then Ivy was like, I don't know about it anymore. And then I want the partner I had when I began with you. And it was like, okay, come on, okay, well, where are we going now in the story? Okay, relationship problems. It's very slow. And then again, the whole food and the blood coming out, that was all cool as well. Don't get me wrong, those are the entertaining scenes, but the whole sitting down and the relationship scenes, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we get it. Come on, get to the stuff. Honestly, okay, we get it. You're in love and you have a kid. Continue, please. I don't need to see all the... I mean, I love you, babe, but what happened to the you that I used to know? It's like, Jesus, we barely just met you. Calm down. I don't know how she was when you first met her. Let's just continue the story, Anyway. It was a really good premiere. I think I'm just talking out of my ass sometimes. It was a really good premiere. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad at all, and it's something that I'm really anticipating for the next week to see where the story goes. And where these characters end up taking off and what cast members come to play and what don't. Billie Lourd as well. She was good in here. I think a lot of people were saying, she's amazing. She was good. Nothing too out of 10 out of 10 or anything. She was basically Billie Lourd. Oh yeah, look at the computer. That's pretty crazy, huh? Oh yeah. She always sounds very bored for some reason. She sounds very just like, I'm an actress. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Maybe when she's a happy character one day, we'll see what goes on there. But I'm excited for Billie Lourd joining the cast as well. And Colton Haynes, he barely came out for a second. He looks like a douchebag, his character, and then he looks like he's a psychopath in on it all. So, anyway, I've talked long enough. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm giving American Horror Story Cult the first episode, Election Night, a solid B. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, I'll see you next week for more. Join the cult. Hit the subscribe button for more. Till next time. Bye-bye.